Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is Shop Talk, our content creator makerspace, and I am your host, y'all. This is Kendi K all day. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hope you're having an absolutely amazing Sunday morning. What do you have planned? I've got Shop Talk first on my mind. I'm feeling much better. Y'all know these allergies and hay fever had me down. Y'all kind of had me down bad for a little bit, but I am bouncing back. I am staying hydrated. I am taking all of my allergy concoctions. Everything is working together for my good at this point. Yes, yes, yes. Hey there, Annette. Welcome in, Yolanda B. That's one of the members of Kendi K's crew. Welcome in, Norman. Friend, I need you. That is my friend, y'all. She is so poetic and so musical. People who can do music have such a special gift. And so, y'all, that is my friend. She is in the chat. Friend, I need you to give me some help with how to say your name. But NormandApdeleon is one of my good buddies. She is subscribed to my channel. I am subscribed to her channels because I love her musical content. She does a lot of musical content and a whole bunch more things. But I am a fan of the arts. And so I love. Annette, welcome, a friend. Welcome. Thank you all. Yolanda B is in the building. Thank you all for joining me for this episode of Shop Talk, our content creator maker space. Welcome. It's amazing, y'all. It's a Sunday. Y'all know this is our hour of power. So this one rolls kind of quick because Kendi K is doing church. I am doing church at home today, so you can feel free to join me for that as well right after this live stream. But you get Kendi K in a whole different vein now for church. Now I don't play church. I don't do that. So you're gonna get a whole different Kendi K. So if you want to see, it's church. It's just church. Okay, that's what it is. And I make no apologies for that. Friends, I want to make sure that we've got a poll question going. And so let's do that together now. If you don't mind, let's do that together right now. And then let's get started. I'm giving friends an opportunity to get in here and jump down in that chat, particularly if you want to co-host this stream with me. You come right on in. I have pinned that down to the top of the screen so that you can just come on up on stage. You'll be backstage and then I'll pull you up and you can co-host the stream with me. That's what we're doing for Shop Talk today. This is episode 23. Can you all believe that? We are 23 episodes in, taping of 3 episodes live, streaming 3 episodes live per week. Y'all, that is an amazing feat. I am so proud of this series, and we're just going to keep growing and growing and going. Yes. Welcome in Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey. Did you see how I was just over chatting it up with Joe as she was working on lipstick and nail colors and all kind of fun things on a Sunday morning. I love that for you on a Sunday morning. Gemini Diva 79 is in the building. Gemini Diva is in the building. She also is a member of Kendi K's crew. If you're not a member of Kendi K's crew, you are missing out because next weekend, y'all, this weekend coming up, I don't know do you say next weekend or this weekend? Friends, we have the August edition of the prize wheel, and that is where we let the good times roll. Kendi K's crew members, if you're a member of Kendi K's crew, then you are the lucky people who appear on the prize wheel. And guess what? All the prizes are for you as a crew member. So hit that button and join and become a member of Kendi K's crew. Welcome in, Monique Poe. Look at Mods for the Gods. Those are 2 of my Mods for the Gods, Gemini Diva 79 and Monique Poe. Thank you all for joining me this morning for episode 23 of A Shop Talk. Y'all, we are talking AI for beginners is our question. Is our topic for today. Y'all, give me a moment and let me get this poll question done because y'all know It's a Sunday morning. Kenny K has not had coffee yet because I'm saving my 1 cup a week. I hope I don't have to pull it out this Sunday. You know what I mean? Yes, this shirt is an oldie but a goodie. It's actually Black Barbie. It says Barbie down here at the bottom. I love this shirt. As you can see, it's oldie but it's goodie. She's kind of faded out, but baby, she is regal. She is regal. And I'm wearing my crown today too. Do y'all see it? Y'all see me in my crown? Do y'all see it? Okay, I digress. I've got to get a poll question up here. Y'all stay tuned for this poll question. Stay tuned for the poll question. Since it's a Sunday morning, we're gonna go with that. Okay, poll question is done. Now, I've been showing people how that they can be in StreamYard and still have a poll question. What you need to do, this time though, I opted not to go in and do a screen share to show you what the back office looks like for the free streaming software from YouTube. YouTube gives you all the tools you need for free. You don't have to use. This stream is being powered by StreamYard so that I can do fun things like throw folks' comments up on the screen because it just increases the engagement. So good morning to you, Coach Mean Green. Good morning, Gemini Diva 79. Folks are talking and commenting with each other. Joe's Asleep and Slim Down Journey. That is our sister friend from across the pond. We welcome you in. I love this. You got to remember, y'all, YouTube is not just a US kind of thing. Y'all, it's a global social media. Instantaneous access to folks from all over the globe. And one thing you should remember, another pro tip, there's always somebody online. So go live. Go live. Somebody is always online. Someone is always awake because this is a global. When we think about social media, particularly YouTube, there's something for everyone. Have you looked at the live streams that are available at any time of the day? Y'all, there are some things going on. Nod your head. Yes, there are some things going on in these YouTube streets. Yes, absolutely. So let me put everyone up on the screen. And this is why I like to do and use StreamYard to power some of my live streams. I don't always use StreamYard, but today for Shoptalk, it allows for more engagement and it allows those who choose to co-host this stream with me. You come right up into the backstage. I bring you up on stage with me. And really, I give you an opportunity for you to share and introduce your channel to everybody in my stream. Y'all, that is how we collab and grow. Collaborate with other new and small content creators like myself, like you, and grow our channels together. That is how you do it. You know, because you begin to see that you are in a bubble. Think about that. You are in a bubble, and it's important for you to grow your community. How do you grow your community? You got to get outside of your own little bubble. Yeah, you know everybody. Y'all say you know what's going on their channel. They know what's going on your channel. But then your community stays real small like this. You got to get out and you got to network. You got to collaborate. You got to network. Friends, I think my mods are reminding me that Nightbot may not be on. So y'all talk amongst yourselves and give Kendi K just a moment and let me re-engage Nightbot. Is Nightbot in? No, I don't think I have Nightbot on because I had an interview yesterday with a low card queen. And I do not use Nightbot when I am interviewing someone for Coffee and Conversations because we want all of the attention. The only channel link we drop when I'm doing Coffee and Conversations is the channel link of the person I'm interviewing. And yesterday, that was our good friend, Low Carb Queen. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for rocking and riding with me. This is Kendi K all day. Yolanda B is in the building. Thank you for joining us, Yolanda B. Yeah. Hey there, Life with Wanda. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend that channel. check out Life with Wanda. Life with Wanda takes me back. Life with Wanda loves okra just like I do. And she's got a garden and it's going great. And I believe you're getting ready for some fall planting. And y'all, she's got fruit trees. She's got fruit trees. Lean into that. Y'all, so give me a moment. Let me hit shop. Let me hit the Nightbot, get Nightbot engaged so friends that can connect and collaborate and grow in the chat. Just one moment. Just one moment. Give y'all something nice to look at. Thank y'all. Hey there, Real Journal Talk with V. Welcome in, friends. New channel. I am seeing, see, this is how we collaborate and grow our channels together. Absolutely. I'm just working in the background to get us up and running. You know what it was? I was over there watching Joe's Sleep and Slim Down and laughing and cutting up with those folks over on that stream, and I didn't get all of my things together. So y'all pardon me, because y'all, again, Candy K is learning in real time just like you. Yes. I'm not trying to be all of this, and this, because the truth be told, y'all, I'm not trying to compare myself with creators who have been around for years, who have 1 million subscribers or 100,000 subscribers or even 50,000 subscribers. Because y'all, what I've come to know is those folks have a huge team supporting them. Over here, y'all, we are solo dolo, and it is just Candy K all day, right? It is just Candy K being Candy K, working full time, professionally, and then being a part-time content creator. It just is what it is, right? It just is what it is. Hey y'all, hey. Now let's give it about 15 seconds or so, and whew, I believe Nightbot is going to be nightbotting for us, allowing us to connect and collaborate through the chat. So you have two options. If you are feeling like you really want to make something happen for your channel and gain watch hours, come on up on stage and check for that link. It is pinned to the top of this stream. I did just engage Nightbot, so it should be ready for us. Give it a moment to warm up, and I'm going to go ahead and drop my link in case anybody wants to connect with Candy K. Y'all, I do 3 of these live streams a week, and so let's go ahead. Are you ready? Let's go. Nightbot is on and popping. I just want to lean into that. Nightbot is on and popping. Feel free to collaborate and network in the chat. Thank you all for joining me for episode 23 of Shop Talk. This is AI for beginners. I hope you enjoy this. Let's go ahead and let's get started. Y'all, here I am down here in the corner for your viewing pleasure. Let's get started, y'all. If you go into YouTube Studio, I know we have had a 3-part series on ChatGPT version 5, right? Which is AI, okay, under the brand name ChatGPT version 5. AI stands for artificial intelligence. It is when the world is now using the infinite amount of data available to us instantaneously from around the globe, right? And now we have ChatGPT. We're up to ChatGPT version 5 that just dropped at the beginning of August. Can y'all believe that? We're just a few weeks in to the newest version of ChatGPT version 5. But if all of that scares you and you're like, wait a minute, what? ChatGPT, and I'm supposed to do what with it? Friends, this episode of Shop Talk is specifically geared to those who feel overwhelmed. Even after the 3-part series, you might be feeling overwhelmed by all of this talk about AI, about ChatGPT version 5, and I'm seeing lots of Q&A in the chat. Y'all, this is what we do during Shop Talk. We do just that, friends. We talk shop about YouTube as content creators of any size, So I've got some questions, and so let's answer a few questions, and then we'll go straight into AI for beginners. And I think this is really going to help those folks who are very new to AI. They might have been just like me before I started my YouTube channel. Y'all, this is the only social media that I'm working on at this moment. I do have an Instagram. It's also new. I don't really know how to follow people. I just kind of use it to send messages related to YouTube about it. Yeah, I'm not growing the Instagram because I am focused on one thing at a time. Kitty K is a woman of a particular age and ain't nobody got time. Yeah, I cannot be stressed out. I ain't got time for that. So here's a question in the chat from one of our folks in the chat, from a content creator. And even y'all, we probably have some folks who are interested in becoming a creator. Shoptalk is a safe place for you to learn about YouTube, learn how to start your channel, and grow that channel. What does Nightbot do? Is that part of the StreamYard platform? Lots of questions there. Let's answer them together. And friends from the chat, please also help me to answer Joe's sleep and slim down journey. Okay. Yeah. I know Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, 10 out of 10. I highly recommend this channel. Joe has been very transparent about her weight loss journey and using GLP-1s as part of that weight loss journey, and has had tremendous success. I believe I heard 8 pounds lost in the past week. That is amazing. Joe, y'all, lean into Joe if you are like me, because I'm also on a weight loss journey, and that is how the algorithm kind of put me in the vicinity of Joe's Sleep and Slim Down journey. But if you come to Shoptalk, you'll learn other ways that you can boost the algorithm, connecting you with viewers who would like your content or more likely to like your content. Let's answer these questions about Nightbot and StreamYard. What does Nightbot do? Nightbot is my virtual AI assistant. You know how we have moderators who kick out trolls and things. And right now, moderating for me in this chat is Monique Poe and Gemini Diva 79 are both helping me to moderate this stream. I've been able to streamline the number of folks with blue wrenches tremendously. Right? I used to have quite a few moderators, and now I just kind of streamline that process because we're letting Nightbot do the work. Now, if you are interested, Nightbot is acting as a virtual AI assistant on this stream. I turn Nightbot on when I want to use Nightbot as a virtual assistant to help me moderate right along with my human moderators with the blue wrenches. Gemini Diva 79 is a new content creator in these YouTube streets. And Monique Poe is also a new content creator in these YouTube streets. And we're all small content creators too. Frankly, I'm new. I uploaded my first channel in my first video to my channel in January 2024. So I'm about a year and a half into this YouTube process, and I have channel goals. I want to grow this channel to full monetization and beyond. Lean into that and beyond. I'm going to put that in the chat. That's a great hashtag. We are growing these channels to monetization and beyond. How about that? So Joe asks what Nightbot is. It's a virtual moderation, automation, AI tool, right? That you can add to your channel for free. Hashtag for free. Yes, you can add that to your channel for free. And then you can customize it to do different things as well. It is absolutely free. If you are interested in enabling Nightbot or learning more about Nightbot for possible use on your channel, check in the description box of this video, and you will see a couple of links to a video that was created by someone in our community space, Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. And it will give you a link to access his video with step-by-step tutorial and more background on Nightbot. All of that is free. And then if you watch his video, he even has a handy dandy, if you like to print and see the directions for step by step so that you know how to load everything properly. You could even print. He has a handy dandy handout. That part. So I was able to use the instructions, and check out Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. He's actually in the information we're going to do on AI for beginners as well. But y'all check in the chat. You'll find all other 22 episodes. You'll see the playlist for the 3-part playlist that we just completed on ChatGPT version 5 that just dropped. The newest version of ChatGPT version 5 just dropped at the beginning of August. Yes. So is Nightbot a part of the StreamYard platform? No. The StreamYard is just a platform that allows you to stream, and it interfaces very well with YouTube. So the moment I used StreamYard, it also opens the same stream in YouTube, and that's how you all were able to see it. You all were able to go into YouTube as normal and see me using StreamYard to stream this live stream. And I love it for so many reasons, because it does allow me to throw your comments up on the screen. So continue to drop any questions you have as a content creator. Yeah, I see folks saying we are going to monetization and beyond. Gemini Divas is leaned into that thing too, for free. So many friends are gathering. Welcome in, Real Journal Talk with V. Welcome in, friend. Welcome. This is Kendi K all day. Welcome. I see Annette is dropping the keyword, and it's all driven by artificial intelligence. You drop the keyword into the chat, and it instantly drops your channel link, and then folks can click on that channel link and check out your channel. And if they like your channel, if they like your content, you know what they're gonna do. That's what I mean by collaborating and growing. Y'all continue. If you have questions and answers, that is why Shop Talk, every episode of Shop Talk is a live question and answer about YouTube content creation. I'm not an expert on any of this. I am sharing what I have learned, but together we are better together. Hashtag better together. We're better together as a community of content creators, because if I don't know the answer to it, friends in the chat have good answers too. And I tell you about the technologies that I'm using, but that's what a makerspace is. This is our virtual YouTube content creator makerspace, where we're talking about the new software applications, the new technologies. We've been talking about the new YouTube Partner Program guidelines that went into effect July 15th, 2025. Were you aware of that? Kendi K's got some episodes about that. I think we did about 3 in-depth episodes about that. That was another big part of Shop Talk, our virtual content creator makerspace. So we've got more questions flowing in through the chat. I'm happy to answer all of those, because if I can't answer, I know other content creators in the chat are helping to support and answer as well. Again, click the link at the top of the screen. As long as I know you're welcome to come up and gain watch hours on your channel. So if this is your first time, go ahead, continue to network through the chat, and I will know your channel name. I'll even pop over to your channel, check your channel out, and see if I like your content. And if I like your content, Kendi K's all in. Why? Because it's free, friends. It is free. That's one way. Pro tip to grow your channel is you've got to get out in these YouTube streets, friends. You got to get out there and explore other channels, because you can learn. How are people doing with their lighting? How are people starting their show? How are people closing their show? What are their long format videos like versus their live streams? Are they nervous about live streaming? Kendi K is nervous. Can you tell I'm nervous? Well, I'm telling you that I am. I'm always nervous when I go live. Yeah, I'm always nervous. I just am. I think, some people aren't, but I am. I am. Do you keep it online or do you just go to it when you need it? Nightbot. Nightbot will stay active, and I use Nightbot so that folks can collaborate and connect and drop their channel links. I use Nightbot when I do live streams that are focused on just that, collaborating and grow. So during every episode of Shop Talk, Nightbot is on. Nightbot was I named him. He has he and him pronouns. I named Nightbot, identified him as having him and he as pronouns, just because it was my choice. And he's on during every episode of Shop Talk. Yeah, for the specific purpose of allowing folks to collaborate and grow. Yeah. So if you don't have any moderators, you can change the settings in Nightbot, and Nightbot can help you do spam control if you need that. Nightbot can do a myriad of things. There's too many for me to enumerate here, but thank you for the pro tip, and thank you. That is how I make the episodes of Shop Talk. So let's do a couple of episodes on Nightbot. Coming your way very soon. I'll do a couple of episodes on Nightbot, since there seems to be a lot of interest in the chat on it this morning. Well, thank you very much. Life with Wanda, you're a natural in front of the camera too. And let me tell you now, lean into this. With Life with Wanda, you're going to get some word, okay? And some Christian words. If you are a Christian, you're going to get some of that with Life with Wanda. That, again, I hit subscribe. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I think your microphone is working. You join us on stage, Joe, Sleep and Slim Down, because I want to give you all an opportunity to share your channel. If you co-host the show with me, you're simply sharing what you know about the topic or not, okay? But what I will do, again, this is your opportunity for you to kind of test out StreamYard. Now, if you want to co-host this stream with me and stream it directly to your channel, and then you'll get watch hours for every person who connects to this stream through your front door, through your channel. You can title it whatever you want. You can add your own thumbnail or use the thumbnail that I created. It doesn't matter, friends. You can use the free version of StreamYard in order to co-host this stream on your channel to gain watch hours. The free version. Don't sign up for any trial periods at full price. Don't do any of that. You go straight and find, I know y'all know free. Find the free version, and that will allow you to co-host this and every episode. Y'all, some folks they're just regulars now as co-hosts with me on the stream. And on Sunday mornings, y'all, cameras are optional. So if you are camera shy and you'd rather us just hear your voice, as long as I know you, I've been over to your channel, you've been over to mine, you've been in my streams before, maybe not even this stream, but you've watched my other content and I am familiar with your name, we will pull you right up on stage. And I'm going to give you a mini interview. I'm going to tell you it's your stage. I'm sharing the stage with you because you are now my co-host, and you can talk all about your channel. Tell us what's coming up on your channel. Give us a little, what we call an elevator pitch. Share a synopsis of your channel, and I'll ask you questions too, so that folks can get a feel for your personality. That is what I mean, that this is a collaboration and grow space. This is where we Shop Talk content creators who are YouTube content creators just come together to talk shop. Yes, yes, and yes, 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 and yes. Hey there, I see Liliana has joined us in the chat. Good morning, good morning, friends. We got some friends in the studio backstage. Show me a thumbs up if you're ready for me to pull you up on stage, friend. I think I see a thumbs up, y'all. We have got someone joining me on stage. I love to have co-hosts. I love. Okay. My friend, I think my friend just gave me the thumbs up. Give it to me one more time. I want to make sure you're ready. Yes. Yes. Come on, hair. I love your crown on your head, friend. Let's go back to our content for the day as well. Yeah, she's just doing a last preparations. I think I'm giving it away. She, her are their pronouns. I think I have that right, but she'll clarify for us. They'll clarify for us if I have the wrong pronouns. Okay, I got the go button. Here we go, friends. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, look who it is, y'all. It is Joe from Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey. Joe, you are looking beautiful to us, friends. Are you hearing me okay, Joe?
I'm hearing you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. Somehow or another, it was silent for a second. No, I hear you great. Look at us. Look at us. Y'all, let me know if we're getting good video on me because yesterday, I don't know, something was wrong. There was not, the video was okay. The sound quality was okay with Low Carb Queen, but okay. You look great. I think we look great. Do we look great? I think we look great.
Look great. I love your crown today.
Thank
Your crown is
you, thank you,
crowning.
thank you. I took my braids out, so I'm just kind of letting my hair rest. Just trying to pull it up and just let it rest for a little bit. Let it
I
rest.
love
Deep
it. I
conditioning, all
love
that good
it.
stuff. Yes. Well, welcome in, Joe. I want to give you a few minutes to just tell the people who may not be familiar with Joe's Sleep and Slim Down journey. Tell us, and I see cats. So tell us all about your channel. Tell us what you're gonna get. Tell them where you are, because I call you my friend, a sister friend from across the pond. So share all of that, y'all. Welcome my co-host. Go ahead.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the very warm welcome, Kenny K. I didn't think I was going to be here. I was still finishing my nails.
And they're
I
looking
am
fabulous.
from, I am from the UK, and I'm right in the centre of the whole country. So now you've got like England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. I'm smack bang in the centre. And you know the place Nottingham is famous for Robin Hood.
Yes.
So we're about 200 miles away from London, about 100 miles away from Birmingham and Manchester, but no one ever goes to Nottingham. So we're very
Okay.
friendly, we're very welcoming in Nottingham. We just want to make friends with people. And that's what I'm doing in this community.
We're
Making
your friends.
friends.
We are your friends too. I love your channel. I love your energy, your spirit. Your slim down journey is such a testimony. I mean, my goodness.
It's
My
amazing, isn't it?
goodness. It is utterly amazing. Your transparency, the significant amount of weight. I mean, can you just give them a tease? Because I don't know what video I watched, but it was a video where you were talking about being housebound.
Yeah. Yes. I have Sir Michael now. Sir Michael is my cane.
Sir Michael, love it. Yes, yes, yes. He is tall and he is mighty. Yes, yes. Yes, that is what you need on your side. Yes, yes. That is what you need on your side. Yes.
Mighty, and he's like
Sir
staying on
Michael.
my side. I love
Yes.
him. But yes, seriously, in March, I was writing my funeral arrangements. I've got all my papers together, um, because every night I was going to bed thinking I would die in it because I've got a problem with my heart. But what I hadn't known I'd also got, because I hadn't got the results back yet, but I knew something was wrong, as I
Hmm.
hadn't got the results back from my sleep clinic study. And at the beginning of April, the same day that I got my Manjaro pen, I went to the sleep clinic, and was told I stopped breathing 600 times in the night that the sleep study was being recorded.
Wow.
600 times in the one night. So no wonder I was feeling like I was dying.
You
And
were.
my heart stopped beating as well in the night. Um, but ever since I got Colin the CPAP machine, that day I was giving Colin, I came home and there was my package with my Manjaro pens in there, and my world just like that. And now I don't, every day is a gift, because
Every
every
day.
day I'm not just surviving anymore, I'm thriving. And now
Hey.
it's as you say,
Yeah, let the church say amen. You are not just surviving, you are thriving.
thriving. And you know what's even better? This top is doing my head in.
I know. I'm like, yeah. That's me. That's how you know I'm nervous, because I'm always doing something.
I'm gonna tuck my top into my bra. So apologies. But yeah, literally the day that I got that pen, I went to bed at about 6 p.m. and slept through to like 14 hours. And then,
Wow.
as I say, since then, I have lost 71.5 pounds. I'm now just leaving the house with Sir Michael. So I'm still weak. I'm still struggling with my mobility. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting stronger. I'm getting stronger.
Yes,
And
you are.
life is so good. But you know what the greatest gift about it is, Candy K? Do you know what I'm going to say? The greatest gift is
Share
is
with us, please.
the community. I love, because
Yes.
I've been so isolated for 5 years, and especially then when I stopped working in November, I didn't. I mean, I had friends. Don't get me wrong, but my friends were
Yeah.
living their life, and I was always asleep or falling asleep, or
Mm-hmm.
all of these problems that I was having. And then suddenly I found the YouTube community, and
Yes.
it's real what they say about what a good community could do for the soul.
Exactly, exactly. And especially this GLP-1, this weight loss journey of plus size women and men, or curvy, whatever you want to call yourself. But the struggle is real. The struggle is so real. And to just, you don't have to do a lot of explaining, because folks know what you're doing, because we're all dealing with it daily, right? We know what it's like to go into a new space, and or how are you going to sit, is the theater seat wide enough for me, all the things that we experience. This community has been great for this. And talking about, hey, even though you might be on GLP-1s, you might have had weight loss surgery, or if you're like me at this moment, I am working with a registered dietitian, pushing high protein, low carbs, and high fiber, and it is a daily struggle. Sugar addiction is real, and y'all, the monkey was on my back last night, because I call it the witching hours, y'all. 8:30 until I go to bed.
The
I
witching
just want to
hours,
snack, snack, snack.
Bonnie.
I call it the witching hours because I don't know what else to call it, because
Well,
I
that
can
makes so
eat
much
well.
sense.
Yeah, because I think that's like when the witches are supposed to be out doing whatever the witches do. I don't know, y'all. I just made
The
it up
moments of
because
mischief, isn't it? The moments of mischief, that's when temptation's going to get you, and that sweetie
temptation.
is calling.
Yep. Yep. So I that what I did last night is I got up because my throat was kind of scratchy too, because of my hay fever. I think I just had a really bad case of hay fever. I was cutting my grass.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to do exercise every day. So I pay the yard man to come edge and cut the bushes, but I have been mowing my own yard. And so I spent 2 days in the yard this week, and I should have worn my mask just to try to keep some of that stuff out of my nose and out
yeah.
of my system, but I didn't. So I'm
That what
paying
is the
for it.
same.
Yeah,
You did
I
a
feel much
great
better
thing. I
now.
remember we were celebrating yesterday on that live that you did with Kim. We were celebrating the fact that you were doing all of this yard work, and as you say, it was brilliant. And now look, you're full of the sinuses. It's all full in the sinuses, but you're
Yeah,
doing
it's
great.
getting better though. We're getting better. We're getting somewhere. We're getting better, but yeah, it's a process. It's a process. And again, highly recommend a 10 out of 10 Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, y'all. And y'all, she's our co-host today. We're going to get into the content so that you all can learn a little bit or get exposed to something new. Continue to ask questions through the chat. Joe and I are going to do our best as co-hosts to try to answer them for you, y'all. So if you don't know anything about Chat GPT, you don't need to know anything about Chat GPT. If Chat ChatGPT scares you, it scared me too. So here is a way to use just YouTube Studio. And I'm talking about the desktop version of YouTube Studio. So even if you're using, I'm not talking about accessing YouTube Studio using the YouTube Studio app on your cell phone. In order to get the full edition of YouTube Studio, you need to open a browser window, a browser tab on your cell phone or on your tablet or on a computer or laptop. You need to open up an internet browser window and go to studio.youtube.com. And then you'll if it's your first time doing that, you'll have to log in to and give your channel name and put your password in and all that good stuff. You cannot, the things I'm talking about now for AI for beginners, you cannot access that from your Studio app on your phone. You've got to go to a browser window. This is called the desktop edition, and you can only get it through the browser. Because if you're only accessing YouTube Studio using the app, there is so much you're missing. And so this is why your channel might be smaller than it should be, right? So pro tips are being dropped at this moment and all throughout this. So I see folks, it makes me so happy. I see Mom of 3 connecting and dropping her channel link. Welcome in, a Mom of 3, Liliana. Well, here's another one of our sister friends, newly monetized sister friend from South Africa. I have posted her on the chat right under Joe, my co-host for this morning. As y'all connect with this beautiful queen. Now, she is a mother, right? She is a mother, and we call women of color who are matriarchs in their family and in their community. We call them mother dears or mud dears. Yeah. And that's where Tyler Perry got it, because remember, he created that character Medea after his grandmother. And that is what that means. Medea is a mother dear. She is, in fact, a queen, and she should be highly revered or regarded. It's cultural for me, y'all. It's cultural for me. So y'all check in with our mother dear from South Africa. She is newly monetized as well. Connect with her, and you will see why I love her channel. And I hit subscribe as well. So we're activating AI from studio.youtube.com using a browser edition of that. And what you want to do, friends, is you want to click on your content where you get a listing of all your content. And so it'll start to look like this. You see, there's my channel profile picture, dashboard, content, analytics, community. We're going to focus on the one that says content, and then all of our videos will pull up. See, I'm clicked on, look at the tab going across. I'm clicking on videos. And so all the videos are showing for my channel. And this one was Meals Fit for a King. And y'all, there are 3 buttons right there along the right-hand side. Do you see that? There are 3 buttons there along the right-hand side. That is how you can activate AI without knowing a thing about ChatGPT version 5 or how to use ChatGPT. Y'all, this is free straight through YouTube Studio. Yes. Joe, did you know this? See, that's why we're here, y'all. We are here talking shop as content creators. We are collaborating. I didn't know it either. And when I found it, friends, it helped me because I was afraid of ChatGPT too at once, but not anymore. But I want to show you, if you were scared of it, because I know you were just like me, but I was able to activate AI and still use AI to grow and optimize my channel straight through YouTube Studio, the browser edition of YouTube Studio. Again, let me say that one more time. You go to studio.youtube.com, studio.youtube.com. Friends are gathering, connecting. I love it. I love it. So much is happening through the chat.
That's amazing.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? Yes, Mama. Mama says, thank you, my queen, Candy K, for the introduction. I love you. Love you too, Mama. You have a great community of supporters over there. And y'all, it's probably 12 hours later. So she's probably approaching the night time, if I recall correctly. But she is here supporting this work. That's what we do as content creators. Y'all, you've got to expand your village. Expand your village and do so. Think outside of the box. Think globally, not just within your home country. Think globally. That will help you to expand your networks, right? Right. So you hit those three buttons, and then you want to look for brainstorm video ideas. YouTube calls this, y'all, inspiration, and it is AI for YouTube, given to you for every one of your videos or live streams. Okay. You want to do this. You want to be a triple threat in these YouTube streets. Well, what is a triple threat, Candy K? I need you to watch episodes 1 and 2 of Shop Talk. You, in order to grow and maximize your channel using the approved policies of YouTube, you got to be a triple threat. And so that means you got to focus on I need you to watch episodes 1 and 2. So click in the description box so that you can watch the full playlist with all of the episodes. So brainstorm video ideas, y'all. That means that you click on that, and that is AI for YouTube, for your YouTube content. Okay. And so we were focusing on meals fit for a king. And so this is going to help me brainstorm additional content related to meals fit for a king. And I wanted to do something different, y'all, than just doing a Father's Day video, because my father is deceased. So I said, I'm going to do meals fit for a king, because there are so many kings in our lives. My brothers are kings. They are fathers themselves. I have uncles and, just big brothers in the workplace. I'm looking for my next king. Amen. I'm looking for my next king. So I called it Meals Fit for a King, but I needed more ideas to build out that content. So again, click on brainstorm, click those 3 dots. Let me go back 1 slide so that you all can see. Click those 3 little dots next to your videos. And this is called the inspiration feature of YouTube Studio. It is free. And then you want to come on down and brainstorm the video ideas. And then AI is going to do what AI needs to do. Y'all, look at all of these ideas that YouTube gave me just for activating AI. That's why I called this episode AI for Beginners. Y'all, this is not my content. These are ideas that YouTube is giving me for free to use or not on future videos about meals fit for a king. It said, Candy K, have you thought about a video, Father's Day feast, steakhouse style at home? Look at there, y'all, because y'all, I'll tell you, after I saw that idea, I in fact did fix a steak at home. And baby, views, hundreds of them. Uh-huh. Yes, 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 yes. Wanda said, I am not getting that. You're not getting what, friend? Wanda, drop in the chat. Let us know what you're talking about. It says a Father's Day barbecue smoker. Y'all, I've got some. I realized when I was setting up this stream, getting ready for today's edition of Shop Talk, I realized I had not even given y'all the video I recorded of me outside grilling on my brand new grill. I'm like, Kitty K, you have got to push that content out to your community. Y'all, budget friendly meals fit for a king. Y'all, do you know the good thing about using inspiration that is given to you for free as a content creator is that, friends, it is all SEO optimized. SEO stands for, I'm using 3 letters, S as in Sam, E as in egg, O as in octopus. You always see that term, SEO optimized. Okay. That stands for search engine optimized. So that means use those words in your titles, use those words in your hashtags, and in your tags and in your description box, because those are hot words, meaning a lot of people are searching for things about those words, are interested in things about those words, all of those things. Friends, so again, if you're not seeing this inspiration feature, if you don't have, everyone should have those three dots, then you are probably trying to access this through your studio app on your phone. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You have got to get out of the app and you've got to open a browser window, even on your cell phone. Like go to Internet Explorer, go through Google and open a browser window and go to studio.youtube.com. You have to, this will only work in the browser edition. Okay. That would be the only reason why, y'all, it's free. It's free to you as a content creator. It is free. It is there. You got to activate it. You got to activate it by just clicking on the three buttons and click brainstorm for ideas. Y'all, so not only, friends, not only, Joe, you're up in just a second here. Not only did it give me ideas for 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, and in fact, it gave me more. I have the option now to save those ideas. Okay. Save it for Kindy K. Y'all, it's giving me possible thumbnails, what a thumbnail should look like. Look at there. Okay. Y'all, I kept clicking and it brought up a description. It wrote the description for me. It gave me the title, Easy Father's Day Brunch Recipes a Dad Will Love. Y'all, I didn't do a Father's Day brunch, but what I did do is Kindy K did a Mother's Day brunch, and it was a live question and Q&A. And do you know that so many men and women alike were chiming in on that live stream, asking me questions about how to cook things. I told them how to turn some eggs and a protein meat. We're going to add some breakfast potatoes to that. And you're going to turn that into a brunch for your queen. It was amazing. It was amazing. Y'all, look, it's giving me all for free using the inspiration application as part of YouTube Studio.
Oh my
goodness. It gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible titles. If you don't like that title, here are 5 more, Kindy K. Okay. It gave me a hooks. What could I say at the beginning of the video to hook viewers in? Because they got to watch for 30 seconds for it to count as a view. They have to watch for 30 seconds for it to account as what they call an engaged view. So you want to hook them in, tell them what your content is going to be about, and stay on that and keep repeating your key words, your SEO optimized key words. Y'all, if I'm giving you too much information, that's why you want to tune in 3 times a week for every episode of Shoptalk. And if you can't tune in live, catch it on the replay. Catch it on the replay, friends. And don't forget to drop in the chat and let me know that you came by. Joe is our co-host for the day. Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey. She is our friend from across the pond, connected with us using the power of StreamYard and this big old World Wide Web. Joe is my co-host. Joe, tell us what you're thinking in this moment. What do you think of inspiration?
My mind is blown, Kindy K. My mind is blown. Honestly, I have a wonderful group of people who regularly watch and regularly comment on my videos, but I'm struggling with my watch hours and I'm struggling with the subscribers. I'm saying I'm struggling. I'm nearly 1,000, so I'm not struggling really when I think about it.
Congratulations.
But my subscriber will arrive, but they don't always stick around. And it's because I'm not enticing them. If I don't even ask them to do the notification. So if
you got it. That's called a call to action, Joe. CTA. If you don't know all these acronyms, CTA is, I'm dropping it in the chat. Keep talking, Joe.
Well, I'm just thinking, I don't do that call to action. I recently started adding a little animation that does the subscribe because I always used to forget
Good.
to do it. But my videos will get about 300 to 500 views in the week, and then they kind of drop off unless I add it onto a short. So I've been adding them as an extra to the shorts. But I never had a video go more than I'm telling a lie. I've had one video go 2,000, blew my mind. Well, most of my videos are just under 1,000, and when I'm saying under, I mean a lot under. I did not know about this. I did not
Joe,
know
if
about
your
this.
videos are getting 1,000 or you have had a video to get 2,000 views, then you are well outside of the norm. That is not normal for small and new content creators. So hats off to you for Joe's sleep and slim down journey. Joe, I'm telling you, Joe, I'm predicting, okay, and God has ordained it. You are YouTube gold. You are YouTube gold. Your bubbly personality and this cat as well. friend, God wanted you to remain here with us,
Oh,
going through this lifestyle journey as yes, you are here for such a
it
time as
is.
this. Yes, you are gold. Yo, first of all, y'all lean into that. Joe is saying, yeah, yeah. Sometimes my videos get 800 views, approaching 1,000. A friend, I can count on one hand in the year and a half I've been on YouTube. I know exactly which videos of mine, because there's so few of them, that have gotten 1,000 or more views. So if that is kind of normal for you, that you're getting even over 500 views, y'all, it is. When I get a video, I'm expecting, this is Candy K. I'm just being really honest here, okay? When I get a video, I hope it gets to 100, 150 views. So Joe, if you're telling me your videos, I'm just being honest so that you will know how well you're doing as a small and new content creator. You are ahead of the curve, okay?
Let me
You are ahead of the curve. We're all in this curve in a bubble. I'll talk about that. That'll be another content day for Shop Talk. But you are way above that. You are in the small minority who is doing exceptionally well.
wow.
Look at your channel
Wow.
growth. You said you have 900 plus subscribers.
Yeah, but you know what? I think my problem is, Candy K, is
Okay.
that because the Manjaro UK space is so little,
Okay.
right? The Manjaro UK space, those channels are blowing up, and almost, I think it's about 50% of my viewers are from the US. Can I just stop a moment and say your British accent there? It was brilliant.
Really?
I loved your British accent that you did just there. It was brilliant.
I didn't know I had a British accent. That is
You
hilarious.
know, you did. I don't know if you did it subconsciously or not, but you did a little British accent there when you were saying what I was saying, and it was brilliant. But I've been left in the dust, or what I thought was the dust,
You are not in
because
the dust, baby. Mm-mm,
all the
mm-mm.
other ones are just
The
going like
hand
that.
of God is on your life. The hand of God is on your channel life for sure. And so hmm, I told y'all
That's
it's
blowing my
Sunday now.
mind.
It's Sunday now. Kitty K, this now. Kitty K is gonna go right from this stream and go straight into service. So join me there. But honey, I'm telling you, you are gold. God has you here for a purpose. And so you walk in that authority that you are doing an amazing. And if there is a small Manjaro community in the UK, well, that is a gift that you are getting 50% of your viewership from the US and Canada.
Exactly. And Australia
That is
and New Zealand.
amazing.
So I barely get I get about 20% of my viewers from the UK.
Is
And
that right?
those viewers that watch me and they comment, they're so beautiful, wonderful, wonderful people. But my majority of my audience is US, then Australia, then New Zealand, then Canada, and then UK is about 20%.
I'm glad that you know that, because you would only know where your viewers are coming from, or what countries or what states they're coming from if they're in the United States. Because you are in fact already going to the desktop version of
Yes.
studio.youtube.com. If you're like listening to Joe and you're saying, how does she know where her viewers are watching from? You're not going to get that through the studio app on your cell phone. You've got it. That is just a very small, you kind of, y'all, with all our little apps on our phone. Okay. That gives us the little bit, but then there's sometimes when you gotta pull out your laptop and you've got to open a browser window, and they'll say you can't do that action in just the app. You've got to log in fully and get the full desktop edition of studio.youtube.com. Yeah, so I'm happy to introduce you and everyone else to AI that is free, y'all. Hashtag free for YouTube content creators in studio.youtube.com. Go ahead, Joe.
I was going to say, I've been using that app on the desktop because I much prefer the desktop.
Me too.
You were saying yesterday about you do a lot on the, I can't do the thumbs. My thumbs have got real low dexterity.
Right.
But I never touched that 3-dot button before.
Yes. Now, Joe, let me ask you this, Joe. Did you hit the stream this to your channel when you came into this stream?
I've tried it 3 times, but it won't let me. Did you see me? I was messing around doing something on my screen.
Yeah, I saw you doing something. Okay, we're going to work that out after the fact, because I just looked up there, because it'll tell me when you've linked to this to open a stream on your window. So we'll have to troubleshoot that, but I don't want to troubleshoot it now. But I'm glad you were keyed into that, because we want to make sure that you can get every minute of watch hour time, but you got to do it on the way into the stream. So is the button up there that says share this with your viewers?
And it was going all the way through, and then it was saying a problem with YouTube, try again. And so I was doing it again. I did it 3 times. But what I thought, what I tend to do, because I think I've been on Kim, Low Carb Queen. I did a live with her the other day. Had a great time on that one.
You did. I watched that live. Y'all were gold. It was. I loved it.
She had me. She just had me laughing all the way through. And then the live chat. Again, it's the live chat that brings me joy in these. I just have so much fun watching the live chats. But yeah, what I then do afterwards, because they've never been on my my channel, is I then put a post out. And then, of course, I'll add it to the playlist. So all my audience will go to the playlist and watch it on your channel. And then what I do next week in my Friday, because I do a 1 episode a week that is guaranteed to go out. And then anything else is just dependent on what
just
my house
extra
is doing. So yeah, that's it. Just
now, I just want to make sure everybody's picking up on this. Joe is now breaking us down for us how she is beginning to structure her channel and how she's doing her content. That's what we do during Shop Talk. We just talk shop. So she says she guarantees that every Friday you're going to get some new content, and if as life happens, she will create more than that. But her goal is to get 1 piece of content out a week for friends, plus live streams and all of that good stuff. I want to let you know, Joe, the chat loves you. They love your personality just like I do. Here's Foodie's Vacation, who says, what is Joe's channel name? I'm also doing Manjaro, and I would like to connect with her. And Life with Wanda says, just subbed to you. Yes. Y'all, I told you, Joe. Let me pull the names down. So Joe, too, another pro tip. The next time you come into StreamYard, don't just put Joe. You should put your whole channel name so folks will have it. Even put the @ sign. I participate. I'm not always hosting on StreamYard. Sometimes I join other people's channels, like I did this past Friday night. It was a 50+ creator panel where those folks who are of a particular age like me, we were all on
Yes.
panel together, and I noticed that
So
I was the only one of them who had put the @ sign, because when you put the @ sign, then folks know, oh, that's their channel name right there, and then they can quickly look you up and connect with you. So yeah, if there's an opportunity for you to rename yourself right now, try to do that, so that folks have your channel name. And then you can also go into the YouTube stream. And if you still have that open in another window on your computer, you can just type my Nightbot keyword and it'll drop your channel link as well.
So
And I'm going to ask my mods, would you grab Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journeys channel link? Grab that and drop that into the chat for me. So that's why I use a couple of human moderators and Nightbot as well. They're going to support us through that. So keep going, but they're finding you, friend. They are finding you, friend. Y'all, let's go back to inspiration, which is AI for beginners that is available to you for free. Y'all, let's look at all the things that I was able to pull out of YouTube just by clicking on 3 little dots. When you go into the desktop version of studio.youtube.com, y'all, it gave me hooks. You want to hook them in the first 30 seconds and keep them watching. Okay. And keep them watching. It tells you exactly what to say. And you can tailor that to make it sound like more like your voice and your tone. Y'all know how I come into. When I drop into your chat, 99 times out of 100, I'm going to say, hey, y'all, hey, hey, y'all, hey. Y'all do that and then tell them what you're going to do. We're going to do a Father's Day brunch fit for a king. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? Are you getting ready for Father's Day? What are you planning? Are you doing a brunch, lunch, or dinner? Drop that into the chat. Let me know. Right? That's how you start a video, right? That's how you should start your videos. If you're not, pro tip, y'all. Did I know this at the first time? No. I just sat there and nervous and just waiting and saying, a couple of times, y'all, I did. I kept saying, I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in. What? You don't wait for anybody to come in. You start talking and recording, even on a live stream, friends, because there is a delay. Even in YouTube Studio, there is a delay, and you may have 5 people and it show up that you only have 1 person in that live stream. You may have 5, you may have 50.
wow.
There is a delay, and that count is never accurate. I'm telling you that. Pro tip, you talk like there are 10 fabulous friends, viewers, channels, viewers, subscribers that you know with all the enthusiasm you can muster, and you press on, even if it says 0. Because you've got a live stream going now, but you're going to be able to what? Repost it, and they can catch it on the replay. And either way, it needs to be dynamic, engaging content that will make people stay on your content. Here's what else you can get for free using the inspiration feature in studio.youtube.com. Not the app, not the studio app for YouTube. You've got to open a browser window on your cell phone or on a tablet or on a computer, hopefully, because then you can see everything much larger. Remember, Joe and I are women of a particular age. Yeah, we ain't got time to be looking at little bitty tiny pixels on the cell phone. No, I need my stuff big and big on the TV, right? Right. So keep that in mind. Y'all, friends, you also get an outline. So if I was doing this easy Father's Day brunch, it's giving me an outline. It says, start with a bang. Here's your hook. Then do this, Kendi K. Then do this. Highlight this. Highlight this. Share a memory about you and your dad. It's telling me how to make this a video that is optimized for viewers and for commercials and ads to run. Friends, it also gives me, look at all those pictures it gives me. It says, this is what your thumbnail should look like. You can use our thumbnail, or do you want to take real pictures yourself? Do you see that it created some AI create? These are all AI created. It created some like cartoon with the pancakes and the orange juice on the side. And then it also did some real AI of real pancakes, real sausage. So it's saying, which of these do you like? You can use it. You can save it all. Notice over on the left-hand side, friends, I'll pop you right back up, co-host, in just a second. Notice on the left-hand side at the bottom, it's giving me, do you need some more inspiration, Kendi K? You still don't know where to go with your content next? Kendi K, here is a similar type video as yours that has 1,000 views on it from another creator. Watch this video, Kendi K. And the reason you should watch that video, friends, is because the same viewers will now see your content when you go watch that video. Okay? And then it gave me a creator who had 39,000 views for their Father's Day breakfast video. So you see, it's setting me up for success. This is literally AI for beginners. And y'all, this is where I started using AI, using that inspiration feature. Y'all, I'm going to pop it back, take you right back from where we started. Go to studio.youtube.com. Friends, you're going to see 3 buttons. Do you see this? This is what it's going to look like with your content, friends. This is what it's going to look like. The first button is if you need to edit that, if you need to change the title or the description, etc. You need to drop new hashtags in. This is the analytics. It looks like a bar graph. That is where you can get the analytics on this particular video. This is where you can see the comments on that video. And this is where it's playing live on YouTube. You click that button if you want to see it as other viewers are going to see your content. But over here, it's these 3 vertical dots. That's where you want to activate AI. That is where you find the inspiration feature. Yes, I'm so super excited because the chat is blowing up. Folks are super excited to catch these gems. Y'all, we're learning in real time together. Go ahead, Joe.
I was going to say so many gems. I'm writing them down, but then I'm thinking, no, I'm going to just watch the replay.
Good. Do both. Do both. I always have pen and paper handy. Always. We got to say good morning to some friends, Joe. So help me say good morning to these friends. Let's come back this way. Y'all, you're going to have to catch this one on the replay because we're on the downside of this thing. But let's just say hello to some friends. We got friends, new friends in the chat. Serene in the making. Y'all, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend Serene in the making. Foodies Vacation has already subscribed this morning. Love Joe's personality just like I do, y'all. This is our sister friend from across the pond who is co-hosting this stream with me. Y'all, you can co-host the stream with me as well and gain watch hours on your channel at the same time. Good morning, good kind sir. Good morning to you, friend. Good morning to you. Life with Wanda. Thank you. I'm subscribed to Life with Wanda. She's a member of my community. And she says, I'm sharing this live out. This is very informational. Thank you, Kendi K. If you like this content, friends, I do 3 live Q&As a week. 3 live Q&As a week. Here's another one of my good friends, a Tidy Twins mom, y'all, a mother of twins, little girl and a little boy, and they are gorgeous, y'all. Tidy Twins mom is just being a mom, just being a mom. Check out her channel, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Yes, y'all, these are channels. Yeah, if I don't know you, I don't know you. But if you get in my chat, then I'm gonna come looking for you and see if I like your content. And if I like your content, I already know what to do. You don't have to tell me because I know what I want to do. And I'm gonna do I'm a woman of a particular age. Yeah, I don't play. Hey, if I like what you're dropping, because I like to laugh. YouTube. And we have an episode about that in Shoptalk. YouTube says that your content should entertain.
Right.
It should inform or educate. Okay. Or you should be adding to the positivity in the world. Okay. They have, I'm trying to think of the term, but I can't think of it right now. But that literally is what it says. Those are your purposes for YouTube content that you create. It should entertain. So it should be entertaining. Okay, so laugh or smile, it should entertain us, or it should inform or educate people about something, how to do something, right? So this is what reading my purpose is. how to collaborate and grow your channel, how to activate AI as a beginner, and do it straight through YouTube Studio and the inspiration feature. Okay. Or it should add value to just humanity across the world, basically, right? Just be positive stuff. And you know why they tell you that should be the purpose of all your content? Because that means that it's ripe for adding ads to your content
It's the
for the
ads.
paper, for the purpose of
Right.
gaining bigger revenue. Y'all,
Right.
and y'all, I'm not gonna apologize. If you happen to see some ads rolling mid-roll in the replay of this, Kendi K is now, I was able to turn on all ads. Yay! I shouldn't do that, y'all, because I mess up the sound. I know better than that. I'm sorry, but y'all, I'm super
I
duper
do it for
excited.
you.
Y'all, I was able to pull that trigger over the weekend, and
That's
turn on
brilliant.
all ads. You can turn on all ads on all available videos, or you can turn them on one by one. I said, well, first of all, I prayed. And then I said, go big or go home. So I turned them on for all videos. And then YouTube said, give us a few minutes and we'll turn them all on. So you might, in the replay of this, you might begin to see ads at the beginning of the content, at the end of the content, and even in the middle of this stream when it goes into replay. We'll see. We will see it. So Kendi K has made it to that top level of monetization, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 documented watch hours. And the caveat is this: you have to do it in a 365-day period, and it is only watch hours coming from your long format videos and your live streams. So any watch hours or views that you got on shorts, unless you can amass 10 million views on your shorts in a 90-day period. So that's not most people, okay?
In
That kind of,
90 days. 90 days.
I
10
believe it's a 90-day period. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So most
That's
of us will get to partial monetization, or initial monetization is 500 subscribers. So Joe, you meet that qualification. And then
nice.
3,000 documented watch hours on your long format videos and your live streams only, though. It does not count any views or watch hours from shorts. 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours on initial monetization. Friends, this has all happened in the last 72 hours or so. I have
That's
reached the
amazing.
4,000 watch hours. It is amazing, y'all. It is amazing, and it is scary all at the same time. It is
Why are you
scary all at the
scared?
same time.
Why
Huh?
are you scared? Why are you scared?
I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous, because you've been in the grind, and y'all, but the grind just now starts, because now again, I want to continue to put out good content that entertains,
Yeah.
informs, or educates, or just in general adds to positive humanity around the world, is pretty much what it says. Where did I get all this, y'all? From reading, from watching videos that YouTube points us to. I'll get into all of that. I'll go back through and review some of these things in future episodes. But y'all, I'm just sharing what I've learned. Okay, that's why that's why some videos will not be monetized. All mines. It didn't say we cannot monetize this video, Kendi K. Not a one. And Kendi K's of 450 plus long format videos. Yeah, that
Not
doesn't include
every.
my live streams. That does not include my live streams, right? I've only been live streaming since March of 2025. Y'all, I have only been live streaming since March of 2025. So, friends,
That's
pro tip,
amazing.
I'm just telling you what Kendi K understands. I know we love shorts, and I know we get billions and billions, or what feels like, views on our shorts.
Right.
There's a proper way, and there's a proper way and a not so proper way that I have learned to use shorts. How did I get to the 4,000 watch hours quicker? I unlisted all of my shorts. I didn't make them private. Candy K has about 200 shorts because I started my channel in January of 2024.
Right.
I went through studio.youtube.com and one by one, I turned off every short. I made it from public to unlisted because if you put it to private, then you won't gain any ad revenue on it. But I've made it unlisted. Okay. I have now turned them back on because now I'm fully monetized. Now I can make a few pennies off of those shorts views. And Candy K's gonna make her pennies because some of my shorts, just like y'all, some of your shorts get over 1,000 views, and I can make a few pennies. I'll take the pennies because those pennies add up. Those pennies add up. But I would tell you, my number one pro tip, if you are not partially monetized, or if you're not to the 1,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, and 4,000 watch hours required for full monetization, it's a hard thing to do because I've experienced that too. I know exactly how you're feeling when somebody says or suggests unlist your shorts. Stop doing the shorts or do them, but keep them all unlisted. Okay. Make sure I only make shorts off of content. I only make shorts off of content. Or even if, Joe, if you made a short off of your cat, because, and I would continue to make a whole bunch of shorts off of your cat. Is it just one cat? Is it just one pussy cat?
Yes. She wants to be a star.
A short a day on the cat. A short a day on the cat. Keep them unlisted though, and pull those puppies out. Because you know why I say use the cat every day in a short, even if you unlist the short? Because folks around the globe love animals. They love pets. They love pets.
Once we get monetized, turn them back on, and then that starts earning money.
That's why you didn't see me going live last night. You saw me. I did an interview, Coffee and Conversations, with our mutual friend, Low Carb Queen. Queen, Low Carb Queen, I hope you are feeling better this morning. She is recovering from COVID, and bless you, sister. Bless you, sister. And then I went to the farmer's market. I wasn't feeling my best, but I wanted to get fresh fruits and vegetables. So I came back and did a really fast live stream just by putting the vegetables up so y'all could see what I picked up at the farmer's market. Y'all, because it's good, wholesome content, right? Ads can be attached to that. Be at the beginning, at the end, and even right down the middle of the stream. Anyway, and then I said, you know what, Kenny K, you respond to your body, girl, because I'm a woman of a particular age. Yes. Honey, your body is telling you to rest. And so I rested. I got up out of my recliner and went and got in the bed. And y'all, I know my body was telling me to rest. Y'all, I slept until 5:30 p.m. And so from about noon to 5:30 p.m., my body was telling me to rest. The hay fever and all the meds and stuff I was pushing through, it had just gotten the best of me, and I just needed to rest. And so when I woke up with clarity, and I prayed, and I said, okay, it said, do you want to turn on all the ads, or do you want to select them yourself one by one and turn them on? And I said, let's just go. Let's just turn them all on. And I did. And then I said, oh, the shorts, because then it started talking about the shorts. It said, hey, now we can turn ads on the shorts too. Do you want to turn? I said, yeah. I said, but wait a minute, I gotta go. I have to make all my shorts public again. Yeah. So yeah, definitely use the cat. That's pro tip. If you got animals, y'all, if you don't have an animal, huh?
Do you know what I'm doing right now?
What?
I'm going to my TV and I'm going to put on one of your playlists and just let it play. Now you're monetized.
Yes. Y'all, let those playlists roll. Let those ads, if you see any on Candy K's content, let them roll. Y'all, this is yeah. We're fully monetized over here now, y'all. And I told you, we're in the last mile towards full monetization, y'all. And we have now crossed that finish line. But y'all, the party just starts now, y'all. This is where the real work starts, is so that you can start getting those YouTube checks every month. Yeah. Anthony Holmes 71 is in the music virtuoso that he is, y'all. If you like, let me tell you about Candy K. Y'all know my theme music. Anthony Holmes 71. Anthony Holmes 71. Anthony Holmes, I feel like I need to do a coffee and conversations with you, friend. Anthony Holmes has got a great channel. And y'all, this music is his passion, but this man is a full-time husband and working man. Y'all, check him out. Check out his channel. I want you to go over there because he's got a wonderful testimony. So, Anthony Holmes, I'm going to be reaching out to you, friend, because I need to interview you for coffee and conversation. Queen's Alchemy is in the building. Queen's Alchemy is in the building. I appreciate Queen's Alchemy. Let me tell you why. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend that channel as well. I'm a subscriber to Queen's Alchemy. Queen's Alchemy gave Candy K her very first interview. Queen's Alchemy interviewed me on her channel. Queen's Alchemy has had tremendous growth and now has a second channel. She'll be dropping her channel link down there in the chat as well. Hey, Desi. There's Chip from the RU.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Put his link in there as well, just so that I can subscribe to both channels.
Yes. Everyone's dropping their channel links. Don't forget, y'all, you be in the chat. You can be up on stage co-hosting with me, or you can be in the chat, networking, collaborating, clicking channel links, and dropping your own channel link thanks to Nightbot. If you're interested in Nightbot, go ahead and check in the description box. There's a link to access that. Scroll all the way to the bottom in my description box. Thank God for 5,000 characters because I'm able to give you lots of resources through the description box. Yes. Folks are talking to Chip with Are You Locked In crew. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend the Are You Locked In crew because Kenny K's got a couple t-shirts to brag about with that. Welcome in. We've got a UK sister. They're wondering who you are. They are wondering who you are. So why don't you give them another introduction to Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey? She is indeed our sister friend from across the pond. Before I let you do that, Joe, got a shout out. I told you Chip is a good dude with the Are You Locked In crew. Thank you. Thank you for the super, Chip. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Chip. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave that up. You go ahead, Joe, and tell us about your channel for those who might just be coming in.
I'm going to do my intro. I'll do my intro. So let me do this. Look.
Give it to us.
Hey, it's me, Joe, from Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey. And I'm really excited to be here. Literally. And that's just what I say on all of my videos. And the reason why I say literally is because I turned 49 in July when I didn't think I'd make it past 48. I was going to my deathbed every night until I got my CPAP machine and I got my GLP-1. And that's why I'm now on a sleep and slim down journey. I'm so excited that I achieved my 49th birthday, and all of the people that are in the chat, and already I'm thinking Harjareen, Miss V, all of you that already are members of my channel, you celebrated my birthday with me, and it was quite emotional because again I didn't think I would get here.
Yes.
But I'm here and I'm loud, I'm proud. And what I do on my channel is I celebrate the community. I celebrate the good content that's being put out there, and just talk just about how I'm getting on with my sleep and slim down journey. And let me just say once more, I have lost 71.5 pounds since April. 8 pounds I lost this week. Right, I'm not sure if I saw it in your chat earlier, but the thing that worked for me last week was my vibration plate. I did two lymphatic drainage exercise routines last week, doing all where you massage all your lymph nodes and get everything moving, and I lost 8 pounds.
Joe, I just had a collaboration idea for us. Let's plan in the next 2 weeks. Because I work full time. So we gotta do careful planning and coordinate different time zones and all of that. But let's plan some vibration plate time. So you can share and teach me the exercises you did, because I've got a vibration plate too, Joe. Love it. Huh?
We will definitely do it. Now the thing
Yes.
is, I have to do mine with Sir Michael Caine.
Sir Michael, I love that you have Sir Michael on your side. You've got a king on your side, and his name is Sir Michael. Yes, I love that for you. We got to be safe. Because I don't know if I ever shared this. I struggle with vertigo at times. And so there are times when I know good and well, Kitty K, you cannot get on that vibration plate. And that is why I've never purchased a walking pad, because I have to hold on to something, because sometimes I do suffer from vertigo. That's a whole nother story. I need to share that, and I probably will now, because y'all, people, there are so many people around the globe. So if you are a new or small content creator in the US, you gotta think bigger, baby. You gotta have a bigger vision for yourself and for your channel. Think globally, because you've got beautiful souls like Joe that we are now connected, and we're going to stay connected. Y'all, I just did that on the spot. This is how I can collaborate with Joe, and we can cross-pollinate our communities. Y'all, that's what it means when we say collab and grow. It's collaborating and getting outside your own little bubble. We all have our own little bubble of folks that we watch. We love their content. They love ours. We're subscribers to each other's channel. But friends, you got to get outside that bubble, baby. You got to go across town sometimes, right? You got to go across town in these YouTube streets. You better get on the interstate. You better travel a little bit farther and come on, join us 3 times a week. I do 3 live streams a week, y'all. This is episode 23 of Shoptalk, our virtual content creator makerspace. Y'all, I got to shout out one of our crew members, and that's Kendi K's crew with a K. It is Shamika and her entrepreneurial diary, y'all. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Now, friends, I want you to understand. Now, I'm a woman of a particular age. Kendi K does not give every channel a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Only those channels, baby, only those channels that I highly recommend are the ones that I will say a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Yeah, I do product reviews. And that is how I do my product reviews. And I'm gonna give you the thing. Okay. Why do I do product reviews? Because YouTube says that your content should entertain, it should educate or inform, or it should be otherwise wholesome for all humanity. That's what it says.
Mine is the wholesome one.
Yes.
I just talk. I'm not very good at doing the education bit. But what I do know is that somebody else is really good at doing that information bit. And so I will highlight their video and say,
yes,
this is where you can learn more from watching this video.
But I think you do a lot of informing and educating, though. You do a lot. You were in that chat yesterday as we were talking about GLP-1s, y'all. I'm just working with a registered dietitian on my weight loss, but because of you and so many others in the weight loss community, especially as women of color, you all share and add so much. You all were literally teaching about the different dosages, the titration, looking at the different prescription products that are available. That's all new information for me. So you do add value to humanity, but you are also giving lots of important how-to. Y'all, y'all lean into Shoptalk. It is our content creator community where we do just that. We talk shop. Y'all, there are so many in the chat. So let me just go right on through here one more time. Chip is saying hey to you from across the pond, Joe. So many friends. I told y'all were going to love her. I told you were going to love her. And my moderators, would you drop Joe's link because she's up here giving us being my co-host today and may not be able to get to that. So drop Joe's channel link a couple of times for doing that. Thank you all so much. Y'all, we're getting ready to come down from this place, but I want to give Joe an opportunity. Joe, you can do whatever you want in the last couple of minutes here. Tell us what's coming up for you this week. I was already on a live stream with you this week. So look, y'all, that's a pro tip. Joe is on is this your second live stream today or what? You might have done more than that, Joe.
I've watched okay. 2 of the live streams.
Okay.
Then I needed to do my nails, so we did that on live because somebody said,
I love you. You decided on all the different shades of blues. A viewer recommended that. Love.
And with the one red.
Party nails. Yes, party nails.
That was great pro tips from Kendi K. We've got to get to do lives. And I think one of the biggest things that you've just said to me here is shorts, turn them on afterwards, because I create a lot of shorts that are not a lot, but it takes time to do the shorts.
It does.
And they're not really getting views.
But see, I will do some episodes of Shop Talk. Now, friends, I only make shorts off of my long form content. So that means I'm just clipping 10 to 15 seconds. Not a minute long short. No. Not a minute long short, and definitely not a 3-minute short. Yo, you're just giving your money to YouTube. Because y'all, a 3-minute short is half of a long format video. All you need to do is the intro, the outro, add that to a 3-minute short, and you have a long format video. Y'all, don't let YouTube play in your face.
Short should be no more than 30 seconds.
I wouldn't even make it 30 seconds. My shorts, friends, are 10 to 15 seconds. Lean into that. My shorts. Now, you have to find the sweet spot for yourself. But my shorts are 10 to 15 seconds because I'm just teasing the folk. If you want to see what else I have going on over here, I need you to click that button and get the whole video. I connect every short to a long format video. We're coming up next. Coming on next on Shop Talks is how to connect videos to your shorts. The purpose of a short is to advertise your long format content, your live streams, and your long format videos. That should be the only purpose of your shorts. Now, if you're doing all these shorts, you out there jumping rope and doing whatever you do for your shorts. But if you're not pointing them to some of your long format content, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're playing. I'm not here for play. But this is my playground, y'all. I do. At 48 years old, Kendi K started a YouTube channel. I told you, Joe is of a particular age, y'all. We just begin to react to and see things differently with clear vision about the world. Now, my vision is fading now, okay? Because that's why I wear these glasses. But baby, we have a different level of understanding and intensity, right? So yeah, I am intense about my YouTube journey. But y'all, it really is my playground because I learned something new every single day about this thing called YouTube and about social media. Y'all, I'm telling you, I didn't have any social medias when I started the YouTube channel. None. I did a Facebook channel, and I probably stopped using that channel right at now, probably about 17 to 20 years ago. Because it was moving too fast. It was like, oh, do this and do this. And I'm like, just, I just let it, I don't know. It's out there somewhere. But, I just stopped. I didn't do any social medias.
I don't have to engage with TikTok because, as you say, it raised my blood pressure.
Yeah, I don't know anything about TikTok. I don't want to do TikTok. I'm doing YouTube, and I just recently added Instagram. Don't know about following folk. People said, "Oh, contact me on Instagram about doing an interview or something like that." So that's why I went in and created Kendi K All Day on Instagram. And so, y'all, if you try to reach me on Instagram, I hope I find you because, this is how much I don't know about Instagram. I opened my Instagram account on my laptop. not on my cell phone. So
I did. Is that not the way we're supposed to do it?
I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't do Instagram on my cell phone. I do it because I need to see it. I need it big. And so I'm just being honest. I am just being completely honest and transparent, because that's what, y'all, this is a safe space for content creators to collaborate and grow their channels. It's a live to stream Q&A 3 times a week. And I'm always looking and inviting you to co-host the stream with me. The link has been there all the time, pinned to the top of this stream. Y'all, thank you for rocking and riding with me. Before we go, I want to thank Chip for the super. Appreciate you, brother. Big supporter, great community. There's a whole Are You Locked In community. So check on that, hashtag Are You Locked In, and just Google that. And you'll see that there's a whole community out there, a community of small but mighty content creators. And you can get connected with that. If you're not already connected, Chip is a great guy. 10 out of 10, highly recommend Chip and the Are You Locked In crew. He's just, phenomenal. Thank you, Chip, for all your support. And y'all, we're getting ready to come down from this because Kendi K has got to do church. I'm doing church at home, and so I'll invite you into that stream if you care to. Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey. Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey. She was at the top. They're having trouble finding your channel link.
I'll pop it in the comments now. I've just found a way of doing a copy and paste. I'll just pop it in there now.
Okay.
I'm a keyboard. This is why I can do things on the desktop, on the laptop, because it's keyboard.
Exactly. Okay, they found it and they're dropping it. Continue to drop that a couple of times as we wrap up, if you don't mind. Thank you, Monique Poe, and thank you, Gemini Diva 79, who are moderating this for us. Y'all, I have really slimmed down my moderators, pared that team down, because I am using AI. I am using Nightbot. Nightbot is an AI feature that you can enable on your channel. And y'all, when we have heavy traffic times, when folks are in the chat and it's important for them to network with each other like this, that's what we do on Shoptalk. You can drop your channel link as many times as you want. There's no way I would be in the chat, chatting it up, and not constantly every few minutes dropping my channel link, because people will be saying, now, who is that? Let me see. Let me click on it and see. And these are hyperlinks. They're open to you, available to you. If you want to do that on your channel, check the description box of this video and every video of Shoptalk, and you will see information on how to do Nightbot on your channel. Yeah, I see them dropping your channel link now. Keep dropping that for me. Thank you, Monique Poe and Gemini Diva 79. Y'all, that's why I call them the mods for the gods. It is Gemini Diva 79 and Monique Poe. And y'all, Anthony Holmes 71. It's always a plum pleasing pleasure anytime Anthony Holmes is 71 stops by. Y'all, he is the one who created my theme music, my custom theme music. Thank you, Anthony Holmes 71. Y'all, another pro tip: anytime if you have your own theme music, or I will tell you, as you go through initial monetization and full monetization, YouTube will give you access to even more tools. And there's this whole music space that they will give you access to, where it's a whole new catalog. So even right now, as a small creator with less than 1,000 views, you have access to music through studio.youtube.com. Yeah, so all of this going out and spending 2 hours looking for royalty-free music, and then as soon as you use the music, it says, no, don't use that music. You can't use that music. All the little warnings we get from YouTube. Y'all, go through studio.youtube.com, the desktop version, that you cannot get to that free music except through the desktop edition of studio.youtube.com. Yay! Hara Jean is a new member of Kendi K's crew. Annette, you did. Thank you for being the newest member of Kendi K's crew. And that's crew with a K, baby, because we are just like they do with the New Orleans social clubs, baby. We let the good times roll. And we're out here in these YouTube streets spreading nothing but happiness and joy. Yes, yes. You're just in time, Annette, for the August edition of the Prize Wheel. Queen's Alchemy won a prize during the July edition of Kendi K's crew party. Y'all have a crew party every month because it's just for the members, because I want to say thank you. This is, again, y'all, YouTube is my playground. Did I work hard for YouTube? Absolutely. Y'all, to try to start a YouTube channel at 48 years old, yes, I've been working hard. But y'all, it truly is a playground. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And I want to thank all the folks who have rocked and rode with me for this year and a half journey that I'm on. And so everything that we do in our August prize wheel and party are for the members of Kendi K's crew. Queen's Alchemy won a box of goodies sent to her during our August party. Y'all, we gave away cold hard cash during the July edition of the crew members party. And so y'all join us on Saturday or Sunday. I haven't quite decided, but you will be the first to know, especially the members of Kendi K's crew. Annette Harjean, welcome, friend. You're a member of Kendi K's crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Chip, for the super. Want to shout out one more time our lovely, lovely, lovely moderators, Gemini Diva 79 and Monique Poe, y'all, because they hold it down in that chat along with Nightbot. So giving it to our co-host, Joe from Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, our sister friend from across the pond. Go ahead. I'm giving you the last word, sister.
Oh, until then, sleep well, slim down, and I'll see you next time.
Goodbye for now.
Bye.